What's up, everybody? It's Soren Baker here on Unique Access Entertainment. As always, please hit that subscribe button. It's right down there and it's free, and that helps us to keep coming to y'all as often as possible with as many interviews as possible. Now, today, we have the honor and the privilege of being joined by Harold Noonie G. Ward. Thank you for coming through, sir.
Thank you, sir, for having me.
Yeah, it's an honor and a privilege, man. And one of the many things that you got going on now is Sunday, August 18th. You got the event for Vice President Kamala Harris, who's running for president. It's the citywide voter registration drive during the DNC. The Noonie G, she's got our vote, and it's taking place at the Visions, Odium, and events on the south side of Chicago. So,
Yes.
why is having this event important for you?
One reason is because now we know a lot of us need to register to vote. People die from us to register to vote. I mean, to vote, right? And you can't vote if you ain't registered. And it's important because we need to get everything we need to get out there because no disrespect to Donald Trump or all the rest of them, right? But we need to have her in office. We need to have her in there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why it's important for me to make sure that all the people young from 17, 18 on up have their opportunity. They see on TV, oh yeah, I want to vote for, I want to vote for. What you want to vote for, this is how you vote for. Have a voter's registration. A lot of them ain't gonna go to a city hall and different things. So I'm gonna I brought it to them. I brought it to them.
And if I understand correctly, in Illinois, even if you're a felon, as long as you're not incarcerated, you just have to re-register to vote. Is that
You
correct?
can vote, right? That's right. This we can. Yep, exactly. That's why a lot of people that was in penitentiary try to get parole to Illinois because Illinois got a different type of system than everybody else do. They do.
Okay.
They do.
And
New
then,
York can't do that.
so what have you noticed for yourself that being able to vote as an adult has meant to you and for you?
It means a lot because first of all, it makes me feel like my rights been restored back to me from once coming out the penitentiary back and all, been restored back to me. I can vote, and then on top of that, I don't have to be talking about, oh man, he did this. Well, I feel like, well, I did my justice to say, okay, well, he did this. I'm gonna vote this right here. Now, whether he win, it sits well with me because I did my duty as a citizen, American citizen, to vote, to exercise my vote. And then, like I said back in the day, Martin Luther King, all them people died and all type of things. Got water hose down, burnt up for that. So it goes all the way back with me.
Okay. And what was the first election that you remember voting in?
Oh, I'm 18. So what was the first one? Because let me see, what was the first one? Uh, I know I voted for Harold Washington. You know what I mean?
Oh,
The
wow.
mayor, that mayor, whatever. I wanted to vote 3 times for him, but I didn't. You know what I mean? But for him, the first, and I voted in every election, every
Okay.
election, every election. Even when I did the penitentiary, because I went in right and did at the time. You know what I mean? I had some time left, right? So I did the other 4 years. When I got out, I was able to still vote. You know what I'm saying? Because I got out right on time. You know, like that. So it was well. So I voted in every election
Oh,
since my age. I've been voting, and I don't miss. I vote
right.
early because in Chicago, they get the early voting 14 days ahead of time, and then in Chicago, you don't vote early. Tomorrow, the day of the election, it might be 50 inches of snow. You ain't going out there then. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
hey, make sure I got it in ahead of time.
Yeah. No, I stayed on the south side for a couple years, so I know what you mean.
Oh, okay then. You know then. We both from South. Yeah, okay then. You know then. You
Yeah,
know that.
I was at Lake Meadows on 33rd and King.
Oh, okay, right down there. I know exactly where you was at. I'm downtown right now. That's
Okay.
why I'm at. I'm downtown.
Right by the
Not no.
I don't know if it's still there, but that White Castle right there in the Jewel, 33rd and King.
It's still there. It's still there. White
Okay.
Castle. They built that area up though, more and more. All kind of businesses there now. Right there.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
that being said, in Chicago, you speak of Harold Washington, and there's always been a lot of politics, obviously President Obama, but there's also the levels of we got Farrakhan, we got the gangs, we got all the white mob, we got all this. So why do you think Chicago, of all the cities, has this super powerful politics, super powerful white gangs, super powerful black gangs, Latino gangs? Why is all this power concentrated so heavily, do you think, in Chicago?
One thing is because, back in the day, the winning city was always the top of the line. Al Capone come through here. This Al Capone still this city, right, man? And politics and all, and the gangs and all that stuff went together. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, most of the politicians, matter of fact, I'm giving a perfect example. Mayor Daley father. Let's see, he was a powerful man, but he was over the Irish mob. You know what I mean? He ran prohibition. People don't want to hear. Yeah, the truth is the truth. You know what I mean? So we knew that. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We knew that because when they tried to come at Larry Hoover, he said he was over this person. He did this. He said, you over the Irish mob, and on top of that, you doing prohibition with alcohol. So back then, it was always to the point where Chicago was strong for politicians and different. And then we were like what, number 2, number 3 city. You know what I'm saying? And when you come to the city, this was a powerful city. O'Hare Airport is the number 1 airport in the world. So this is Chicago. So we do a lot of that, and we make and break people. You know what I mean? The first black mayor, first black mayor come from Chicago. The first black president come from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So it's a powerful city. You know what I'm saying? You got everybody come through, Kanye, Common, everybody. Jeff Hudson, you can listen, and a lot of actors, major actors. Terrence Howard, all them come from here. This city is on point. You know what I mean? We got a lot of foolishness going on, but it's a beautiful city, though, man.